Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you guys came back to the Haus of Bentley. I did a little bit of a haul.
Look at these wrinkles. What is holding this woman together? What the?
I have no idea what we're gonna do. Yeah. So yeah, anyway, we got a few things. I'm really excited. We're gonna test those today. One thing that I did get is actually just something I have to keep in my makeup collection. It's basically a cream concealer, like a cream product. And this NYX palette is exceptional. When I say I've done my brows with this for like 4 years. Like, I love this, and I love it. I love it. It has great shades in there. This yellow is exceptional for adding a highlight, like a super great highlight. It's great down the nose, and because it's a cream concealer, it's a bit thick, so it just doesn't move. Like, it doesn't go anywhere, and I really can't wait to show that to you. A couple of blushes from Black Radiance. One is in the shade 8306. It's called Toasted Almond. Now, you can't really see as much with my light, so let's just open them, obviously. Here you are, and here you are. So, are they not beautiful? Look at those shades. So excited. Looks like we got a bit of shimmer in here. Gonna give these a good old swatcheroonie. Brick House by Black Radiance. Ow. And it's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. I mean, seriously. Let's give this one a swatch in this color shade. I mean, it's called Toasted Almond. So we're gonna give this a swatch as well. And just see what the color payoff is like here. Oh, she's pigmented. Honey, she's pigmented. Those are gonna be great tries, I'm hoping. Let's just jump right in. We got some concealers. I grabbed a fantastic new serum that I'm so excited to try out. And I'll be giving you guys a review update on that as well, because obviously with skincare, you wanna try it for more than just 10 days. You wanna give skincare at least 30 days to have a change in your actual skin before you can safely say if you like the product or not like the product. I'm going to give this in the entire month of May and see how it goes. But yeah, all right, so anyway, we have skincare to try first. And that first new product is this Physicians Formula Skin Booster Vitamin Shot. And it's in the hydratant. Lovely. I just can't wait to see how this performs. So I'm really excited to try this serum and see what the tea is on this. I need a serum in my life. I also was thinking of getting an essence, but I don't think I've really made it there financially just yet to be trying to keep those. Oh, this feels, oh my gosh, amazing. It feels so good. Oh, my skin is eating it up, you guys. My skin is just like, thank you. Where have you been all my life? Okay, so like I already did my serum, and I really love the serum. Like I said, it's a Physicians Formula Skin Booster Drops, Mario Badescu Aloe Herbs and Rose Water Spray. The face is feeling nice and moisturized. We are going to go on top of that with a little bit of skin prep. I just like to do a little bit of vitamin E. Really love it. My grandmother used to use this. This is a signature by Marva. Put this on absolutely everything, and she kind of was perfect. So if we're gonna get there one day, better start while I'm young. I usually just put it right here in the places where I grow facial hair, because I shave all of mine off. So I just naturally want to make sure that like razor bumps and things like that don't form. So I always like to do just like a nice thin layer of vitamin E there, and also around my mouth area. There, I'll take whatever's left and get it on the face and just soothe it in. Definitely is very helpful under the eyes. Anyway, let's move on to primer. So I always like to use a Milk Hydro Grip. It's fabulous. Now this has a bit of cannabis extracts in it. It's like my favorite in it. So I always like to give myself one pump. Today is gonna be pretty glam, you guys. I did do a little bit of thinking, and I think I've decided that this is gonna be a glam day. I haven't done like a glam makeup tutorial. I don't think I've done one, like a very in-depth face makeup situation yet. I think I'll do one today for you guys. Why not, right? Now, honey, like this video if you know what the next step is, because I want to see who's paying attention that's watching it. So today I'm going to use something a little bit more full coverage. The Fit Me powder has a lot more pigment in it. So I'm going to use this because this does actually work really, really well. I do have my dampened beauty blender already ready to go. I like to get some in the cap here, give it a little tap so that it's nice and sifted around evenly in there. And then I'll go right in, pow, 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 pow. Get that on there. I'll start buffing the rest in, whatever's left on the product. I like to take this nice flat blender and blend. As you can see, when you look at that light, it goes right in that T-zone for me. We're just gonna diminish that a bit. See that? Can't see it in the light, can you? So we're gonna go in with foundation. I used the same ones as last time. I'm pretty sure I've used these in like all of my reviews. Covergirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation, bingo. L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup, oil-free, neutral, and shade N10. The Covergirl is in shade D90. So I always like to put this around the perimeter. There, wait a minute. There, a little tiny bit there as well at the top. Now, I usually will squeeze the pump slowly and drizzle the product all over. And then for my L'Oreal True Match today, because I'm going a little bit more full coverage, I will take a brush and like apply the product and then blend it with a beauty blender. So we're gonna do that. I like to use this like a flat brush to get it like out of the bottle and then on the face. Always trying to make sure I take whatever's left on the brush and get that off on my face in some random place as well. And because this is like, I feel like a shade, actually maybe even 2 shades darker than me, the Covergirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation, I enjoy using it around the perimeters of my face because it like adds to my contour already before I even highlight or anything else. While I like to keep my foundation lighter towards the middle of my face because that's generally where obviously I would like to highlight more of my features and pull my features more forward. Perfect, just what I like to see, a darker face. I always like my face to look darker. It's like that. It's like my favorite part of my makeup step. Sometimes whenever I'm doing my makeup and I see like my foundation is done and I use the D90, I'm like, what the hell did I just do to my face? It's so funny. Today we're reviewing, you guys, concealers. I'm so lit for these. Okay, so shout out to Jackie Ina and Tati Westbrook for helping me discover these amazing new concealers. Tati reviewed this fantastic Covergirl concealer, and I'm pretty sure her review was pretty decent. I think she liked it. I'm gonna try it. I grabbed the deepest shade that they had at my local CVS because I do wanna try something that my girl Jackie does, and that's contouring with her concealer. So we're gonna see how deep that actually is because I don't know if it's gonna tell the truth from the package or not. I also grabbed the Instant Age Rewind concealer in a nice highlighting shade that's sort of like dark. Sort of. It's like a highlighting shade, but it's definitely not like a very bright highlighting shade. The concealer by Covergirl in a definite highlight shade. So I'm gonna start with actually the Age Rewind. Like super excited for this. I really enjoyed using this concealer the first time that I used it on a client, and I've heard so many good things about it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a good use here. Everyone doesn't like this little thingy that's on here. I don't really mind it. I do think it's a little weird, but it doesn't bother me. I kind of like it. It's cooling under the eye. Definitely don't have an applicator that feels like this. Now, at first look, this is pigmented the house, it looks like, so this is going to be interesting. Very interesting. Now, that is definitely enough. So we're just gonna blend that, and I'm actually gonna use the butt that I use to blend out my foundation to do this because I really don't mind the products mixing and like looking slightly diminished. Really, really don't. Now this blends down very well, like really well. It does have some serious coverage too because I can definitely see the products mixing, but as you can see, like there's still a serious highlight there. And the reason I like to use that darker foundation is because once I've highlighted, it matches my skin tone so much more. So Like in the mirror, this is absolutely fantastic. Wow, ooh. There's a second mirror down here. So I have like one that's 3 times closer so I can really see. And then I have like a regular size or regular view type of mirror that's under it, and honey. So anyway, we're gonna move on to brows for now before we go back up under the eye, and I'm going to just give them a nice brush first. I always like to just grab a nice spoolie. You may have heard me mention this before, but I actually will, my favorite spoolies to get are usually from Sephora or MAC counters. I like to use those. They just seem to work really. They're like the perfect amount of stiffness. Like, I simply love them. So we are going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade in like ebony and a NYX brush. Yeah, we're gonna do that. At this point, it's black eyeshadow time. I always take like my Lancome palette. It's got a fantastic black eyeshadow in here. Just grab a little bit of this black eyeshadow and really define those brows a bit more. I usually start at my arch and work my way to the tip. Anyway, it's this NYX palette. Now you guys, I love this palette so much. It's so versatile, okay? Like, and it's thick, it's creamy, it's pigmented, it's fantastic. That's what I'm talking about. Did you guys see that? You watched it. You saw it. It's pretty great. I love it. You see how snatching it makes that brow? Love it. For this specific area, I like something that's a little bit more matching. Usually I would take the darkest shade right here and go in just for that. But today I'm going to take that concealer I used for my face and just use that instead. I kind of like that shade, so I'm just gonna go in there, Bingo. Blending. I'm gonna use 2 different brushes. First brush is an oldie and a favorite. It's not one of the new brushes I bought. It is a Sonia Kashuk domed brush. Love this brush. Fantastic. Literally just is the best. Used it for my eyebrows over 100 times at the very least. This brush actually used to be one of the brushes that I could not actually do my makeup without because I didn't have as many products as I do now. And I didn't have as many tools as I do now, so. Sonia put her entire big toe and then some with a little bit of sugar, spice, and everything nice when she made this damn brush. It's fantastic. It just is such a great blender. It just moves product around perfectly. And I can get so close to my eyebrows without blending the harsh line that I like to create under there. You know, I like to keep that line very opaque and precise so that you can see the difference. To buff that even further, I like to go in with like a little bit of a fluffier brush. So I like to use my Real Techniques. I'm in love with it. From there, we're gonna do our next testing concealer. Super excited. And it's gonna be a Covergirl. Covergirl. Covergirl, here we go. Ooh, she is heart-shaped tape coming through, boo. Ooh, this concealer did not come to play no games, honey. Ooh, honey. Ooh, child. Child. Now, we're gonna go ahead and blend this out real quick. Oh, and before I do, just because I want to give this a look. Now, you know what? I was gonna give this a face mist because I like to blend out my concealer with like a face mist on it, but I need to know how this product works for the purpose of this review. So we are gonna see how the blendability of this works. Now, again, the Instant Age Rewind Concealer, I really enjoyed the blendability of that concealer. I think that concealer is really beautiful. This also is really nice, to be honest. Maybe I'm not that hard to please, but I really feel like I'm kind of hard to please because there is a lot of makeup that I do tell people not to wear. And this will not be something I tell people not to wear, but I mean, the reason I got this concealer is because I already heard that it was possibly like a drugstore banger. So I just wanted to make sure and confirm that it was a drugstore banger, and it is. I think it blends very well. That blend is good, boo. Come through, blend, boo. The blend gods have come to Covergirl. I don't know who they have working for them, but they need to keep them. She's a banger! I'm super excited. I don't even think you guys know how happy I am today. Like, at this point, I'm gonna take like the butt of my beauty blender again and go back over all of the perimeter of my face. Anywhere that I'm gonna apply contour, I like to really blend the edges of that concealer on the cheekbones, at the top of the cheekbone, around the nose, on the mouth, everywhere really. Just really. So moving right into contour, I didn't get anything from the store that contours me, so I'm just gonna use my original contour, which is generally a palette that is done by okay, so this palette is by Almond. That's who it's by. I could not figure that out for the longest. It's by Almond Cosmetics, and I really love it. It's both a bronzer for me and a contour. So I like to use a Sephora palette that is a little bit deeper and darker for a true contour, and it's the very deepest shade in this palette. So between the brown, burgundy, and orange, and then the deepest shade here, that is pretty much what I like to generally use. Sometimes I'll go in with a concealer by Huda Beauty, and this one's very rich. It's a very milk chocolatey concealer. So I actually just use a tiny bit of that just so you guys can see. It's a great bronzer is what I feel like it is. It's like a creme bronzer. I like a good layered snatch. So we're gonna move right into the lighter brown out of the two contours that I use. And that one is gonna be applied with another Sonia Koshyk brush. I use this brush in almost all of my videos. No burgundy and no orange just yet, just the brown. Circular motions, we're just gonna deepen this whole entire situation, honey. Yes, honey. Jaws. So we're gonna move right into the orange and the burgundy from that palette. And yeah, we're just gonna bronze a little bit to start, just in the apples and the forehead. Oh, well, we might as well just do the nose now because I won't have to come back to the nose. Use a little bit of red and orange. I always like to give myself a little Doja Cat moment. I like to work this in the deeper part of my cheekbone. And also jaws, again. And this is like the beat that I wear for like lavish occasions, in a sense. Honestly, that's not true. I would wear this beat to work in a heartbeat. Most times I'll wear a beat like this and no eye makeup. That's kind of like my favorite look to go for. This year, I think I'm gonna go for a little bit less is more type of makeup look because I just feel like everyone's gonna have cabin fever and I'm a server. This is the Morphe M438. I'm gonna use this with the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder in Golden Orange. I think this is the perfect day to use this powder. I may have mentioned in one of my previous videos that sometimes this powder is a little scary to use because if I have a fantastic makeup day and I think all of my shades match, before powder, this will add a tint to it and diminish all of the work that I did to get a matching chest shade. Today, I need a little bit of that orange, which is why I picked out the colors I did because I wanted to be able to use this powder again. And after that little bit of a cast comes back into my face, I wanted that to match more of my skin tone. And I think that this powder does that perfectly while setting everything as well. So this powder is definitely a winner in my book. I love this powder as long as my skin under it is like the perfect, oh my God, you guys. That powder really does help, really does. So beautiful under the eye on top of it. So I like to get it on there and whisk the rest away. And then I'll even grab my beauty blender, but I'll grab like another clean one. And I'll kind of just pack on top of it and set everything and blend everything. Here, Real Techniques brush. This is actually another brush that I like to use to set my makeup sometimes. So on the lighter makeup days, I actually will use a brush like this for the whole face because I'm not wearing as much makeup, so it's not gonna disturb anything or move any lines or anything like that. All right, honey, we are back, okay? And not only are we back, but we are snatched from the front to the back. So now that that's done, we are about to review some blushes, you guys. I never applied any blush, so I'm really excited to see how these are gonna work. I usually do my blush, like I said, with the red and orange eyeshadow from this brush, but I've really been wanting to buy a blush because I've been seeing some people wear some really fire blushes lately. Black Radiance make these really two beautiful ones called Brick House and, again, Toasted Almond. So we're gonna try Brick House, actually, today. Brick House is fire. We're gonna do Brick House, it's a little bit warmer. We're just gonna see what this is talking about here. Pretty pigmented too. I'm gonna push this into the hairline as well. That is really pretty. I like it a lot, actually. And I've never really been a blush type. So I said I was gonna try some, and I saw these Black Radiance ones, and I was thinking about doing a haul for you guys. I just went ahead and picked them up, and I'm really glad I did. It's beautiful. For the sake of this video, though, I do kind of want to do some of this deeper shade and see what that's talking about. Because, ooh, look at the color that came on there. Let's just see what that's talking about. Ooh, she rosy. Ooh, she is rosy, hosy, roly-oly. She fire, though. She's real cute, y'all. I like both of them. Look at that. Okay, color. Okay, color. I don't think I'm going to do too much. I don't know what I'm going to do as far as highlighter yet. I might do a highlighter. Why not? Why not? Why not? So I'm really happy. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just I'm shaking the table. You see that? Look at me shaking. No, yeah, I'm really happy with this, you guys. I think this is beautiful. We're gonna just finish up everything now. This review is concluded. So, all right, let's give a rundown. So we tried the concealers and I thought the Covergirl was great. If it had to go up against the Maybeline though, I think the blushes were fantastic, you guys. Though I especially love Toasted Almond. This shade right here, you guys, is just so awesome. And I think that just has great color payoff. I think it worked quite well on the face. I did throw on a Victoria's Secret gloss here to top off everything. I originally had the vitamin E ointment that I applied on my face, also on my lips. I like to make sure that they are always also healing. And so I went ahead and just grabbed this Victoria's Secret gloss, and it's a rose gold shade. Just threw that on top. I really want you guys to know that, like, I really appreciate you guys watching these videos. I just started doing this, and I've watched so many, it's almost discouraging to even want to start my own channel. So the fact that you guys are paying attention and, like, actually caring about anything, I'm getting so much feedback from you guys. It's literally everything. And then some. I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to slay all day and have a very good day. Bye now.